Bullet has no hope. Bullet just has a really, really bad hope.
Please select your character. LordSpectreX. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebellion-1. Action.
Those Shibushi 5
we already established that like even Street Fighter 1 is not balanced. Because you know if two people do a throw at the same time in Street Fighter 1, player one side, if they do it at the exact same frame, player one side will have priority.
Ah, that port priority.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So like even the most simple game is not balanced. Just stop fucking around about it.
This portion finished. Please select your character.
Because they're slow, but they can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. He showed me like basic things.
Yeah, both these characters have really good overdrives as well.
Yeah, that's a strange consistent thing. All the really good characters do have really good overdrives, except for Valkyrie. I don't even know what he does though, actually. So I don't know.
I don't really know either. From what I see,
you know what? It's probably really good, but because Falk is so broken, he gets unlimited. He gets unlimited wolf meter anyway. Why does he use his overdrive to get unlimited wolf meter?
Yeah, you know what? That's probably true. That's probably true. Both Murakumo units need to have their overdrives overhauled because they're just not viable. The only thing
I know why Moose is bad.
Ending distortions.
I know why Moose is bad. Why is Moose bad? I don't know what hers does. I know it does the double blades, but that's all it is.
The double blades is really bad because it fucks with her confirms. Not even lying. It's like, oh, if KJ ever comes back, he can
Well, like
give
it
you
messes
the
up the
full.
hit stun or something.
Yeah, it messes up the hit stun, and what you can do off of them is like she can do less off of double sword confirms than she can with like regular sword confirms, which is just really, really silly.
Wow.
And it's like beyond that, there's not really anything else. Calamity Sword in Overdrive is really, really good, but other than that, there's just nothing there.
I think one of the most underused ODs is actually Aurelius's. Have you seen it?
I only really see it when they want to recharge Ignis.
Yeah, but it's just for recharging Ignis is great.
Although I've
if
seen like
Ignis is dead, it takes about like 10 seconds for it to come back. If you activate Overdrive, 2 seconds. It's just bad. It recharges when Ignis is dead as fast as it does if you summon her away like safely. Like it's so good.
I know like a lot of Ignis's moves get like much more rewarding like values on hits as well.
They also combo into each other. So you just do Ignis combos, isn't it? Look, Frost, Kokonoe is balanced because her Black Hole Super combo is actually quite hard to do. Therefore, she is balanced.
Well, that's the same kind of things I hear from Valk players. Oh, Valk is hard to use, therefore it balances out.
Execution is not an excuse.
No, it's not. Exactly.
Week one is an excuse. It's a reason to hate a character a bit earlier. But that's it.
Yep. Yep.
Like we hated Bang like day one in CS1, but that's all it matters.
Yep. Honestly, I'm not sure if Kokonoe is a better character than Valkenheim, because a lot of people say she is, but I honestly think it's just people being really, really bad. Honestly, people are so crap at fighting games, you know. I don't say it just to be fuckery. Like when Kagura came out, everybody was saying, "Oh, he's a problem. He's really good. He's A tier. He's
God.
this. He's a."
Don't need to tell. I used
when the game
you
first
don't need
came
to tell
out,
me this.
When CP first came out in arcades, people were saying Azrael was a problem.
Oh yeah.
Like what the hell? Literally, just please learn to play the game.
Oh, the Kagura one made no sense because
The Kagura one did not make any sense.
I actually really like Kagura's playstyle. It suits me really well. But like I was playing, I was like, this character has so many weaknesses that people don't know about. I don't want to tell people.
Yep, because
like,
when those get clocked, you're done.
Easy, simple ways to get out of his mix-up. Like, really simple ways to get out of his mix-up. And I was just like, people saying, oh, his mix-up's really safe. And I was just going like, you jump or you do 5A or just do anything. Or just DP. He can't cancel it quick enough.
Yep. The most noticeable problem is his movement. So when I saw him run, I was just like, this character is not being moved.
He's slower than Hakumen.
That character is
He's
not
slower than Hakumen. That's the problem. His air dash is slower than a guy in a full suit of armor. Mythical armor.
That character is not beating Mu 12. That is a 7-3 at best matchup. Yeah. He's not getting in at top level. He's just not getting in. Kagura is not a problem. Fair enough, he does a crap ton of damage and he has a good DP, but it's nah. If he can't get to a situation where he can, you know, actually use it and have it be reliable, then it's just...
That's what I've always said. The only viable way to play Kagura is that you turtle and basically you instant block and DP out stuff. And that's how you start your combo. Your neutral is letting them have a neutral.
No, Kagura is shit.
Exactly.
Kagura is shit. That is not. That's no way to play a game. That's no way to play a game. Oh dear. First world problems.
I do wonder what they'll do for the balance patch though, because like...
So do I.
I don't... What I really want them to do is like the Valkenheim, Hazama, maybe Tower, something like that. And but Bullet, Idioi, and I don't know, Amane. Like just leave Relius and Azrael and all them guys alone. Leave Mu alone. You don't need to nerf that sweep again. It's fine now.
Oh
It's fine.
my god.
I swear that 3C got nerfed consecutively for 4 games.
No, legitimately, the one move that has been continuously nerfed on Muse is the Stein explosions.
Alright, yeah.
In CS1, it was unbelievable. Then they had to nerf its P1 in CS2. Then they nerfed it again in Extend, and it was still too good for Oki. So they said, you know what, just take away all the hits and take away its primer breaking properties. Then it's finally balanced. Same deal with the Totaka Blade. That move is legitimately, and I'm not even joking, that is the most nerfed move from Extend to CP ever. That move got nerfed in every single respect. The laser itself comes out faster, and Mew has more recovery, which means Mew is more immobile while the move is on the field. On top of that, the laser travels faster, so it has even less of a presence on the field. And after that, it got its counter hit state reduced, hit stun reduced, P1 reduced, P2 reduced. Every other value of Totaka just got whacked because that move was just too good in Extend. Literally, it had 100. She could get 7k off that move, meterless in Extend, off the aerial confirm. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's why I just told all of these guys, if I confirm Totaka in Extend, burst. It's just not worth taking anything off of that move. Because at the very least, I'm taking you to the corner and you're taking more than 5k damage.
Yeah, but with the balance thing, like,
But
a lot of the characters, I mean, change around at OD a bit.
Oh, no, her OD needs to be scrapped and changed to something else. The thing is, I don't mind if her OD is bad. It just, I don't want it to be counterproductive.
Yeah, that's what I mean, just change it.
I don't want it to be counterproductive. Why is it screwing up my confirms for?
Every character...
Why is it doing that?
I want every character under Tao Kaka and every character above Nu to just be left alone, apart from maybe 1 or 2 changes, just fine-tuning them. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Nerf
reasonable.
Hazama, buff Lychee, not Lychee, Izayoi and Bullet. Those guys. The really shit characters and the really good characters, just leave the A, B, B teams alone.
It's weird. I don't know how they can, like, keep Mew as quote-unquote balanced as she is now. Because I would honestly say she's still a little bit too good. But
she's above average, definitely.
Yeah,
but,
definitely above average. But it's like, their way of balancing her in this game is leaving all of the really obvious strong aspects about her strong, like, you know, her pokes and Stein's Gunner, the way it works, the way, you know, she can cancel all of her moves into Stein's Gunner and then jump into that, effectively making her pokes and pressure safe. They've left that in there, but then they've taken her specials and just made them pretty much worthless. I would rather they nerf Stein's Gunner and her pokes and have her specials be usable in some way. Because her specials are honestly just, they're so bad.
I mean, I've always figured that she's really polar in that she'll either dominate or she'll get dominated.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's what happens when you have a broken concept.
Yeah.
Where when you nerf them, they're just, where you try to nerf them, they just don't work anymore. But if you make them better, they're just too strong. Mew kind of borderlines on that aspect, but not quite as much as people like Hazama and Valk.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't know if they could like balance her properly. I think she'll always either be a little bit too good or a little bit too bad. But you know, fortunately for me, the only time she was quote unquote too bad was in CS1. Other than that, I've been calling for nerfs on Mew since CS2. Yeah, you don't remember CS1 Mew.
I don't remember CS1.
That says everything.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
I had to remind myself that she was in the game. She was an unlockable.
It was hilarious. She was missing gatelings. Her 5C and her 2C was slower. It was not good. But her Stein explosions were way too good. Oh, and charge Steins did shit. And they broke primers as well.
Yeah. I don't know what they can do about Azrael though, because like...
I don't know what they can do about Azrael either. Because I think as long as they keep his movement how it is now...
I think his concept is really good.
Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, if I talk about matchups with Azrael, it's really hard to say them because it's like, it's so mind game based
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's
He's
true.
almost, in my opinion, I think he's almost like the perfect average character.
Almost.
He
I
will-
think he's close to that.
If you are
I think
better,
he's close to that.
yeah. If you, as long as you make, you know, the really, like the characters he dominates, like Bullet, like Azure versus Bullet is just a joke. Like it's an absolute joke.
I don't even know what
And then you nerf like Hazama who destroys Azure.
Yep.
I think Azure will be fine. It's just like the only time I feel Azure is really weird is that when you those really extreme matchups.
Yep. Extreme matchups like Valkenheim.
But like Azure versus Jin or Ragnar or those type of characters, it's always very like who just makes the better choice. Like,
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That is really good.
and
Chaz,
and the low tiers
Chaz,
above.
please. No, Chaz, please.
Azure will not take.
Chaz, in all fairness, you did say Kokonoe was B tier. In all fairness.
Azure will not take Valkenheim's place if he's nerfed because Azure's concept is so open to counterplay. It's unbelievable.
No, Chaz, please! No, Chaz. Chaz, Azrael would not be S if the other S tiers were not good. No, because even without the top tier characters, Azrael still gets shut down by I say quite a few. There are a couple of characters that shut down Azrael. Mainly Mu 12, Nu 13, Rachel.
Azure is a character where it's like, if you outplay Azure, you will win. Like,
yes!
Azure can't skank you. Like, if you insta-block his 5A and DP, he can't do anything except block. Like, or backdash. But like, he can't continue any pressure.
Azrael is a monster if you let him in and you're unaware of what he's capable
Okay,
of.
you know what this thing is? Azure inspires Spear, that's his like thing. Like,
Yeah.
He has so many options that are all kind of dodgy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But he has so many, it's like, what is he gonna do? And then like, if you get scared like that, Azure's gonna dominate you. Because it's like, oh, he's dashing all over the place and he's doing 4K and it's like all that. If you stay calm and think, insta-block stuff, you react, you punish. If you play like Kiba, Azure is no problem. Like, the way I play against Kiba with Azure is like, I play a neutral game Azure against Kiba. I don't do any pressure, because pressure doesn't work.
Yeah, that's why the last time I played you in casual was like, what, maybe 7-8 weeks ago?
Yeah.
It was like, I think I lost the majority of them, but that was because I was mostly unaware of what Azrael was capable of, like, during pressure, and I was trying to, like, feel it out.
If you let Azure do
even
whatever
though-
he
even though I
wants,
was-
he will destroy you.
Yeah, exactly. Even though I was like, you know, getting beasted at times and just pretty much blocking, I was basically just thinking to myself, yeah, this character really should not be beating Mew. Like, all of his stuff, it's you can reliably block all of his shit.
The wheel of fate is come.
And then when it came to the neutral game, you were just struggling so hard to even make a move or do anything.
You can't get in on some characters.
It's like whenever you waited, I would just put out styles. Whenever you made a movement, whenever you did goose stuff, I would jump and J to see it, or instant air dash over you and run away. Or whenever you instant air dash, I'll just wait for it, anti-air it.
Yeah, I mean, God, if I face it against Zack after this, like, Azure versus Lychee is basically, she jumps back. It's basically, in a weird kind of way, Azure's a lot like Tega, in that basically Lychee just throws out her normal. You've got to, like, jump and carry her guard.
Yeah, jump and
just
back, yeah.
slowly make your way in.
Yeah.
And eventually you just get a weird angle to hit her.
Yeah. Chaz, I'd say almost every character. Valkenheim has no counterplay. If Valkenheim presses D and idles in Wolf, there is no safe option.
I don't see any reasonable counterplay.
No, that's because there isn't one. Huh?
Action.
It depends. I don't know how well her,
I don't know how that
her
matchup
Megatron,
goes, so I
Megatron control Wolf movement. It does quite well, maybe. But like, yeah.
I haven't seen that matchup,
Oh
so I
my
can't
god,
really
coming
comment
over
on that.
like Azure, you can't move. Because you don't have
Who was
enough
someone
forward.
told me
Chaz,
someone
Chaz,
told me
Chaz
Azrael countered Kokonoe.
Chaz says that, okay, no, this is what Chaz said, yeah? Chaz said that Azure does decently versus Kokonoe because of his projectile counter, his projectile DP.
No, but then that's like that is exactly
That is like saying Hager does well versus Move because he has Sledge.
pretty much. In fact, no, that exact example with Azrael and projectiles was used against Mu 12 and Mu 13 in particular, like back in the day. A lot of characters were saying, oh, Azrael can absorb projectiles. Oh, he's gonna beat Mu 12 and Mu 13. I was like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He is not. He cannot sit there absorbing projectiles all day, every day. Those two Miracle units are still gonna wreck his shit, and I was right about that.
I mean, even if you take something really basic, like Mu doing 5DD, which is a slow projectile with lots of recovery, he does 5DD, you absorb it. Okay.
Then what?
Okay, nothing.
Then what? What have you gained?
Nothing.
You haven't gained space.
A fireball, which won't work versus Nu because
exactly.
And Mu, especially Mu,
yeah.
because she can zone in the air.
Exactly. So it's like, what have you gained then? You haven't gained any space. They haven't lost any space. What have you accomplished?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
That's the thing. Azrael's like stuff is so dodgy that sometimes it's
Yeah.
I find it very almost hard sometimes to tell the difference between like a masher and someone who's really good. Because if you disrespect him,
Do you know what? Yeah,
there's
I
not
can
actually
understand
a lot
that.
of difference.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
I can understand
If you just
that.
mash
I can
two-way out
actually-
everything,
yeah,
that actually
yeah.
works though. That's the thing. You're supposed to kind of just press buttons against Azrael.
Yeah.
Like,
Rebellion-1 action.
like the time I always do better at Azrael is against like the mid-tier players who are like good enough to know to be scared, but not good enough to like instant block, punish, and that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
Like that's when it's the best. Like listen to
That's
someone
how
really
fun.
bad, they just hit you out stuff. He's like, well, like the guy who left earlier, he basically DP'd in between every single one of my buttons because all of Azrael's buttons are DP punishable if you don't block afterwards. If you do anything afterwards, they're always DP punishable just to the fighter. And like he always did. So basically, all I had to do was basically do an attack and then dash back or like just bait stuff. Like this kind of like hits and run pressure, which is really bad. And like that's the same way I play against Kiba. Even though that guy's crap and Kiba's great. Like
Still, you know, the results are still looking kind of similar somehow.
I think Azrael will be fine as like an instant character because like whatever. I'm biased, whatever, but like yeah. He will not be Falcon, absolutely not. He won't even be Husband.
No.
He'll be
Actually,
like
no,
he'll be
Azrael
like
will not be
Hakumen a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He'd be a little bit more like Hakumen. In that his numbers are quite high, but fundamentally he's not that good.
Rebellion-2 action.
The light should use that.
Zach, Lenster says, why didn't... Lenster's mad at you because you didn't text him. You didn't text him that the stream was up. Zach, please. Crushing Eagle, I'm not even sure if Kid has like given up on Ragnar because we go through the same song and dance every
This has
single
been going
time.
on for like 2 months, and that's just in CB.
We
I
go
think I
through the
remember this
same
happened.
song and dance every time where he feels, you know, he struggles in a match. Ragnar's too weak. Says he's, you know, Ragnar can't do it, but then he's back to using Ragnar next week. Kid, please. Please, Kid.
Just play Hazama and
Yes,
save us.
please.
Stop wasting our time.
Kid, please. Just, yes, just play Hazama. Yes.
Alright, yeah, play Hazama, I'm gonna play Azrael.
Oh, here we go with Hazama Azrael now. Alright, you guys are gonna see you guys are gonna see an evil matchup. Oh, Lenster, Zach says he thought you meant if it was at his house, text him. Because you have no money, apparently. Yeah, but that's why you just like keep playing, isn't it? Because it's like you hated the Mew matchup and then you met me and now you body me every time. There you go! There you go!
The wheel of fate is turned. Rebellion-1
Chaz, please! We don't need to see the Dogger tier list that has Azrael in A. Chaz, please! Okay. Yes, Dogger is an amazing Azrael player, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's right. Kiba's an excellent player, and he said Valkenheim doesn't need to be nerfed anymore. Are you gonna tell me that's correct? No, Chaz, please, man. Chaz, please. You can't just take the, the great player's word for everything. No, Chaz, please, man. Oh, my bad, my bad. Daedron, if Sabaki becomes top tier in CP2, and if Mu 12 becomes unviable, I'd consider picking up Sabaki.
Well, that's because that's the first character you use.
Yeah, yeah.
What happened to going? Oh, so your playstyle, you wouldn't go to Valkenheim or nothing if they kept it the same.
Nah, nah.
You just Tsubaki's the only one you would use.
I don't think I can use a character like Valk. It's just.
What about if Lambda got? I mean, New got better.
What, New 13?
Yeah, she got better.
Then I would probably go to her first. Because she'd be the closest thing to Mu 12.
More Tsubaki players.
No, don't get too hyped yet, Daedron. This reality only happens if Mu 12 becomes unviable, and it hasn't happened yet.
Everyone, like, there's more Tsubaki players now.
No, Chaz, please, man.
What's wrong? I'm not looking at what Chaz is saying.
Oh, he seems to think Azrael's like really, really good. Alright, Zach, what are your thoughts on Azrael? Because me and LordSpectre think he's like averagey, slightly above. Yeah, I guess slightly above average.
Yeah, I agree.
But at top level play, he shouldn't be a threat.
To be honest, Jungle is the best one.
Oh, he's considered the best one.
He talks about them struggles. People talk about his struggles.
Yeah, he's just a very intelligent player.
But that's the thing. If you base someone like the best player of Dogro, who's the best of Azrael, with another best player, like let's say Anotoko, you see Anotoko.
We've seen Dogora versus Anotoko. It's not even funny. He can't do anything. Literally, he is without options.
Yeah, like look, Anotoko was just pounding the shit out of me.
And like, it's not that there's nothing. It's not that it's nothing he can do. It's just Anotoko plays the match off incredibly well, which means you're getting an example of what it would really feel like. Okay, don't get me. Wait, what does Chaz say? Like, I wasn't really talking. I was playing the game. What does he say?
Chaz says if if I recall correctly, if the other S tier characters weren't S tier, Azrael would be S tier.
Nah, I doubt that.
Or if the other S tiers didn't exist, or something along those lines. Basically, if they weren't threatening, then Azrael would be S tier.
Well,
But I don't agree with that, because even when you don't consider Valk, Tao, Huzuma...
No, but you know what? Okay, in a sense, if I did say I agree with it, the only reason why is because he would be S along with other A's. Because he's A at the moment. If there was no S's, let's say, because Mu 12, she's an A.
I don't know if she's A. Some tier lists have her at like high B, low A-ish kind of, yeah.
I've seen that at low A. If that's the case, that means that Azrael would be an S if there was no S, and so would Mu. Mu can handle Azrael, and so can Mu.
That's the thing, Mew doesn't just handle Azro. Yeah!
Like,
A lot of
if he was
Mew.
to be S, you have to have something over those characters. Like Huzuma, Tao, and Vulcan have a lot of things over other characters. Azro
Doesn't have much over quite a few characters.
Like, for example, when that crap rumor was going around